Welcome back, everybody. I'm Doug, and this is Dying to Retire, and I'm actually kind of day 1.5 here in Guatemala. I'm currently at my in-laws' home, or the upper apartment, which is basically a 5-bedroom, 2-bath home. Sitting up here, the noise you hear in the background is part of the inner city of Zona Dos. It's a side street, but apparently they have been working on the main road, so a lot of the traffic's rerouted through this part of the city. So it's going through here. So you're going to hear some traffic in the background, and if I get a chance to move some of these metal windows, I'll have you guys take a look outside of the house. Now, this is the older part of Guatemala City. So let me move stuff around here because I don't have anywhere to put the stand, the gimbal. So I don't have that. So tomorrow we'll go out a little bit. Last night we went to Portales Mall. I'll put some pictures up here. I just took a few pictures as I did not take this device, and I probably will next time because I'm here for a few days. I'll do it when I go to Oakland Mall and a couple others. When I head down to Guatemala City Antigua on Tuesday, on the following day, I have a meeting with one real estate company. The day after, I believe, or I'm trying to schedule that I have a meeting there. Again, recap, Monday's the embassy. Tuesday morning, I will be the lawyer. I've already confirmed with him. We'll hook up there so I can drop off, pay him and do additional documentation I have to drop off. But that's where I'm sitting right now. And, the thing is, it's kind of hot in this house, but it's actually cooler outside than in the house. I don't know if it is an elderly thing, but they like to keep all of this locked up, even the windows closed. So it becomes a sauna down there. So no one really needs to stay in a, sorry, let me rephrase that. No one needs to go down to Antigua and enjoy the saunas because you can do that in the city. But actually, it's not that bad outside. A little humid, but it is not bad. The temperature is not super hot. It's not like what I left in Maryland. It was 90 degrees plus almost 100% humidity, which was, sweats just dripping off your nether regions. But here, let me take a look here, and I'm going to try to move the camera a little bit. One moment. Now, I would stand up for all of this, but unfortunately, the window is not that tall. It is tall, but there's no opening on the top. It's only here at about the 18-inch level. But that's how the windows are. Like I said before, this is an older part of Guatemala City. Probably not the best one in the world to be around at nighttime, but during the daytime, it is relatively safe. Today is, August 19th. I'm going to go see my Latin alert. Losing my voice. For some reason, getting raspy. Could be the dust in the air. I'm getting ready to go see the Latin lawyer around 10, 11 this morning, and then to drop off paperwork. And as you can hear, there's a lot of noise, the traffic in the background. Because like I said before, the traffic has been rerouted to go through here. Yesterday was a very successful day. I was able to go to the embassy. Took a few hours, even though we got there very early. It's an interesting process, and we got there very early. I went through the thing and had to pay cash because their credit card machine was down, which was fine. I was prepared to pay cash. It was about $50. Well, it wasn't about, it is $50 to get your passport certified. It's basically notarized, needed for RENAP. It took about 2 hours for the whole process. What we had to do is we parked by, and I'm going to butcher this, Kayaya. Again, apologies there. Kayaya, Yaya, Kayaya. I can't even pronounce it right now. We parked there and took what they call the bus, but what it is, it's like a Uber-sized golf cart that's enclosed. It is solar battery powered. It takes you to the embassy area, drops you off, and comes back. And it will pick you up when you're done. It costs 20 quetzales, so 10 going down, 10 coming back per person. So it's a round trip. And apparently you can recharge the cards they give you at a discount. Didn't really apply to me, but we went down there. My wife's cousin, Melissa, drove me down. We parked. Parking wasn't that expensive. Then we took that little shuttle bus that I just talked about. She waited for me outside. It's actually a nice area for the people to wait outside. They actually have toilets and everything out there for them. And I'm not talking porta johns. I'm talking about actually nice toilets. From what I could see, it looks like a very nice embassy. It'd be a good place to work if you're working for the federal government. So it was very nice to see that. The folks were super respectful. The people were super respectful. The Guatemalans there ran into a few Americans. It was interesting. What was also interesting is a lot of the Guatemalan women there, the elderly ones, were wearing their native dress. And because I know it's a lot of fabric wrapped around, and in that fabric, they store a lot of stuff because there's hidden pockets all over. Because they have to go through the metal detector and everything, they really have to take everything off. And you can tell that's kind of hard for some of the older Chapinas, older Guatemalan women. The concept, not doing it, it's just the concept. So that you could see the Guatemalan external security talking to them and over to do that. It really is super loud outside. But I have the windows open because the house, though it's old, is not very, what's the word I'm looking for? Open for breezes. And you want to have a lot of crosswinds in the house to cool it down. If not, the house actually will get kind of humid. And the weather's nice outside, but it is a little humid. And I have a small room in the bedroom I'm staying in. And like here, if I can spin, trying not to knock over my soda, you'll see a fan there behind me. We bought that fan in 2018, 2019 when we came down here, and it's supposed to have 3 speeds. It has one, 100% full blast, so it's not quiet. Works well, but it is not quiet. So, give you another wrap up of the day, and I'm going to throw some photos up on the side here. After we did everything there, at the embassy that we needed to do, we came back into town. We stopped in zone 1. There is a San Martin's. It's a bakery per se, but it's also a restaurant as well. And I had the farmer special, and I showed up there. Cost about a little bit over $10. And again, you're in the middle of the city, and it's San Martin, so it's going to be higher than what's normal anywhere else. However, one thing I will say, it is about the price of meals pre-COVID, 2019, before everything started going crazy. So that's about where the prices were for the kind of expensive San Martin breakfast. But it was a big breakfast, really good, but a big breakfast. So I really appreciated that. Then we came back for a little bit. I took a nap. I got up real early because the appointment was 7. We left the house here at 5. Drove there, got there relatively good. Then the fun began around 3:30, 4 o'clock. We went to the Oakland Mall. I'm going to throw some photos up there too. I think I have some video as well. Very short. I still need to practice how to use this camera and a lot of things. I'm so used to pulling out a phone instead of using this camera like I should. But hey, again, I'm draining big time. It's not even allergies, it's the dust. And it's right here in the city. It is because it is right here in the city. So I need to get better using the camera here, just like this DJI Osmo 3. I like it. It's a really good camera, except it's kind of cumbersome when you pull it out. Now, after we did that, we went to the Oakland Mall. It is a big, very nice, luxurious mall, and I don't think it's actually the most luxurious or biggest mall here in Guatemala City. But it's got a lot of high-end restaurants. It's got a lot of high-end stores. It's got this crazy, for those who are into anime and manga and stuff, which I know like my son and I have a niece on my wife's side, big time in anime, and it has all that stuff there. And that stuff is mucho caro, mucho expensive for here, even for me, because as always, I'm estoy tacaño. But it's got pretty much everything a modern city has. Very expensive clothing stores, though it did have a Payless, but it's got all the other places and Skechers store. Eddie Bauer, which I no longer see in Tyson's Mall, but I had Eddie Bauer store. I think at Columbia had everything in there. So it is a lot of people go there to hang out. It has a nice little food court. And James, no, I did not eat McDonald's, that thing that uh, got you last time when you were here. Not last time, but a couple years ago. James' family, actually cousin-in-law now, they were down here once and he wanted an American hamburger. He got the American hamburger, and then he had Montezuma's revenge from the American hamburger. So you want to be mindful of what you eat. Also want to be mindful of what you eat because depending on where you're staying, the location may have modern day plumbing or older plumbing. And we discussed that a little bit in my episode about bidets. So I won't go too much in there. So, but yeah, it's nice. It's all set up. It's cool here by the window, watching everything. I like these windows. Uh, the old fashioned think early 1900s, late 1800s, early 1900s metal windows. That's really what those are. This house just has metal doors. There's no wood doors anywhere, but they're probably warp because this house holds moisture a little bit on there. But yeah, it was a good day. Yesterday was a good day. Today, like I said, is going to the lawyer, and then Harold, my driver, will be taking me down to Antigua, to the hotel that I will be staying at, and we will see from there how it goes. As always, I'm Doug. This is Dying to Retire, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.